Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, welcome to the very first episode of PanthersCenter. I'm joined with Layla Lovick, Sanford McKinney, and Braden Manning.
Guys, we've got a lot to unpack from this weekend, primarily revolving around Bartlett's demolishing of White Station.
The Panthers beat the Spartans 55-6 in a homecoming havoc, improving to 3-1 on the year.
White cells was taking the white blood cells out of White Station as they forfeited to Bartlett in the third quarter, making them the second team to do so in 2 weeks.
Pretty good wordplay, Brandon, but nonetheless, let's hop into these highlights.
Let's get to it. At kickoff, Jerron Johnson, first play of the game, kick return touchdown. Bartlett scores faster than the fat kid eating cake. Look at that run, man. Needed for speed. Look like prime Henry Ruggs. All right. Later on, Bryce Johnson looks like what is going to be a pick six, but actually fumbles it in the end zone. But it's okay as Bartlett recovers it and scores for another touchdown.
And that still counts as a pick six?
Don't know, don't care. Looks cool regardless. Late in the first, Jerron Johnson yet again. This makes it look so easy as he walks right into the end zone.
Man, Sean, White Station's D-line is just nowhere to be found, kind of like a deadbeat dad.
Kind of like Colorado with Nebraska.
Absolutely, Brady.
Late in the third, the Panthers beating a dead horse at this point when Chase Sutton, looking like a CD Lamb clone, forces a fumble and either Derricus Henson or Miles Snelling makes the recovery. I really can't tell, but either way, Bartlett comes up with a win, 55-6 against the Spartans, proving it 2-1. And as you can see, Bartlett just absolutely obliterates White Station in the stats. 223 total yards, 95 passing yards, and 128 rushing yards.
All right, and we have one more. We have another game after this. Next Friday, we will be playing Grenada at home.
Be there or be square.
For real.
All right, here are the district standings. Surprisingly, Collierville and Whitehaven are ahead of us, but you know, surprise, surprise, Arlington's dead last.
I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first segment of our player interviews. My name is Sean Houston. I'm here with...
I'm Layla Lovick.
And for our very first guest, we have the one and only...
I'm Emma McCurran.
Eastern Tennessee State University Miss.
Yes. Hi, y'all.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm very thankful that I get to experience this with y'all.
We're very thankful to you. Nonetheless, let's hop in. First question. If you could have any one of your coaches assassinated, who would it be?
Probably Chloe.
You can handpick a roster for a men's volleyball team at Bartlett High School. Who are you choosing?
Definitely a lot of tall people. Probably a lot of pickings from. Yes.
No, I'm saying like
Okay. Yeah, Sean, I guess, if he's good at volleyball. Probably a couple of the basketball players. Football players are super strong.
Which football player specifically?
Malachi, Austin.
the big black guys, basically.
Tucker Waltz was on one of our teams too. He jumps very high, so he was a really good asset on one of the teams. So not just one specific race. Right?
Imagine this: state championship game. Bartlett needs one more point to win.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, the volleyball turns into a newborn infant. Are you spiking that baby for the state title? Full force, no remorse.
I'm spiking that baby.
I read a study that claimed 65% of retired volleyball players end up abusing their husbands. Emma, do you see yourself doing the same in the future?
No, I think I love my future husband.
You don't think,
I only get frustrated in volleyball. I don't take it out on anybody. If I were to do that, I wouldn't.
At a team dinner when an intoxicated middle-aged man dressed in John Deere apparel approaches you and threatens to fight a male staff member of the volleyball team. Let's say you have a male staff member, like a male coach.
Okay.
Are you and your teammates collectively jumping him, and why?
Yes, we are always on each other's backs, no matter what. In the power of my hands, I can do anything.
I believe that.
Yeah, with frustration, I can do anything. So, and mean, he shouldn't even be harassing us in the first place, so he deserves a beatdown.
No domestic violence. We don't support it.
No, we don't.
What
Okay.
song do your teammates play in the locker room that you just can't absolutely stand?
I cannot stand. Well, that's the thing. It's actually my playlist, and I'm the DJ, and everybody loves my music. So
Yes, you played Adele before
Adele
game.
was before the game.
I don't
Okay.
think that's the best hype music to play before the
I
game.
couldn't think of anything, but when we get hype, we get hype. Okay.
Sad, emotional crying of the teammates before the game make y'all play better. You know, if you listen to Adele,
We
song about
do not
emotions.
collectively listen to Adele. I just listen to it on my own time when I get home.
Which teammate has the worst music taste? Answer truthfully.
Probably Emily Papple. I
That's
love her.
the-
I love her to death.
That's
But she's great,
Hey,
but
wedding music, bro.
she's a little late to music sometimes. She just got into SZA.
No disrespect.
That's okay.
Emily.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Sure,
We
sure.
love
Everyone
her.
starts somewhere.
We still love her, but
Sure, you're a
she
great
also
person.
listens to a lot of Christian music, which I'm not.
Okay.
I love it.
Praise God.
I love it.
Praise God. Hallelujah.
I love it.
Emma, that's all we have for now. Really appreciate your time. You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
Thank you,
No.
Emma.
Tune
Thank
in
you.
to our next interview. Player or coach should be decided. Out.
See y'all later. Peace.
This is a great chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Whoa, what's going on there?
Wow. I just got my mind blown.
Because it's so good.
So good. Yeah, I like to make note of every time my mind's been blown. This is
I
number
see.
53.
Nice.
First was being born.
That makes sense.
2,
Obviously.
my first hat.
Oh.
Yeah. Every other time it's been here, it's on.
Yeah, I know, man. It is such a good sandwich.
Woo! 54.
The Asiago's Caesar Chicken Sandwich, part of our all-new premium chicken lineup, and try it with our creamy cheesecake bites. This is how you...
Welcome back to PanthersCenter. This is our first take segment. We have a second opinion, Greg and Manny. Today we'll be discussing the upcoming game against Grenada. These two fellows' opinions on it. First question. Grenada has played a much tougher schedule compared to Bartlett so far. Do you think this game will be a reality check for Bartlett?
Well, Sean, absolutely, right? We were really cocky going into Collierville, and we all know how that ended up.
We know how that turned out.
Yeah, I would say we're not a well-rounded team, and that's going to come back to bite us, for sure.
I would say we already had our reality check at Collierville. So I think we'll be much more prepared to do it with Granada.
Grenada. I like that. Alright. Can Jerron Johnson play like his usual self against Grenada's tough defense?
See, Sean, I don't know. I have the stats pulled up right here. I don't know. It says they have a very tough defense, 192 solo tackles. Now, Jerron's a big guy, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't sound like they're making arm tackles. That sounds like they're getting low, forearm tackles, so I don't know about that.
I think Jerron can do it, as we've said before. He's going to be the second coming of Marshawn Lynch.
He is going to be the second to Marshawn Lynch.
He's gonna go through their defense. This is the thing that's gonna wake him up.
Alright. Can Bartlett rely on their passing and receiving games to defeat Grenada?
I'm not going to lie to you, Sean. I don't think so. Because Bartlett, most of their touchdowns per game are rushing touchdowns, right? They usually average just about 1 receiving touchdown per game. And nothing on our quarterback or receivers, but they're just not meshing well right now. I don't think we can count on it.
I think we can count on Cam. Cam can throw.
And can we trust?
Hey, we trust.
Final question. Both teams have stellar offenses. Which team will get the upper hand on each other offensively?
Brady, you go ahead.
Bartlett, of course.
Why?
Why? Well, not only do we have Jerron Johnson, who's easily going to run through their defense. Maybe not easily, but he's going to go through their defense. And Cam's going to actually be able to throw. Just right over the line.
Okay, well, I would disagree here. I think our offense is the weak point of our team, right? We're playing joke teams right now. We played Arlington, dude. White Station, who even is that, right? The idea that I was talking about with Collierville with our reality check was we go in there, we get down early, our offense isn't holding up, and then our defense gets down. I think that's what's going to happen against Grenada, because they're a better team. We lose morale, we lose the game. It's over.
Very good insights from both sides. Be sure to catch the game against Grenada. Actually moved to tomorrow instead of Friday at 7 p.m. So,
What is going on in here?
It's okay, relax.
Watch this. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
Wow.
Is that your agent?
It's the jingle. Try it.
No.
Like a good neighbor.
Just say it.
State Farm is there.
With the sandwich.
Oh, yeah. And the girl from 4E? And can I get a hot tub?
Nice.
Find out what else State Farm agents can do for you at YAgent.
Say what you think the score is going to be.
It's gonna be like 3-3. And yeah.
3-3.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I think it's gonna be like 28 to 14.
Who you got winning?
Grenada.
Yeah, you.
48-13 Bartlett winning.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. All right. Well, thank y'all.